Thank you very much, Gladys. Now I would like to give the floor to the two observers who raised their hand. Could you please introduce yourself? Do we have observers also? Sorry for that. Okay, so I'm going to start with the two online, and then I will go back to the observer who's here in presence and in person. Could you please introduce yourself? We have Goodman from EcoClean Active Initiative. Please go ahead.
Yes, thank you so much, co-chair. Good morning from Nigeria. My name is 𝗕𝗿𝗃𝗁, and we are a youth-led NGO in Nigeria. I just want to appreciate the work that the Secretariat are doing when it comes to Santiago and then loss and damage and the mechanism around it. Being a Yongo Council member, I want to find out if we are to also follow the same process to register as part of this Santiago network, or we have a much easier way of registering, knowing that we are also part of the UNFCCC NGOs. So that is one. Then secondly is, how are the youth being involved when it comes to the Santiago communication and network? Because where I come from Nigeria, we have a lot of loss and damage and so many climate issues. And I think youth should be involved when it comes to discussing these key issues. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
To your point specifically, 𝗕𝗿𝗃𝗁, we very much welcome, of course, youth organizations. There's also an exemption under criterion 2 in terms of demonstrated experience. So we do want to provide a pathway for those key constituencies to the network, even if they may fall short of that criterion. So again, the call is to really get in touch with us, and we will work with you on that expression of interest. So I hope with that I was able to answer most, if not all, of your questions, and yeah, look forward to further comments in the room. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Timo. I know that it was a lot of information and a lot of questions, but I think it was really useful, this agenda item and all the exchange that we have here. So now I would like just to share perhaps with you the way forward with this agenda item. So what we would like to suggest is that we have it all key comments reflected in the report. For instance, the comments on the need to update the web page or the portal just to reflect the categories, for instance, that some of you highlighted, the continued efforts in terms of the translation of the guidance of for the OVNEs in terms of how to become an OVNE. To have also in the report the interest or the importance to continue working on the diversification of membership, not only having, international organizations, but also to have local organizations, and the continued efforts on lessons learned. So those are perhaps the main points that you raise. Of course, there are more that you raise during this session. And what we are going to do is to request the Secretariat to reflect those areas in the report, and you will have the opportunity to review those convergence in the report before we adopt it in the plenary session. So that's the way forward, if that's agreeable to all of you. I see non-objection. So with that, I would like to break for